thought about like why there's no textbooks or courses teaching us how to greet our friend? Like the friend that you see every day, right? Like just simply saying like, how's your day? And also how to reply this question, right? I know all the textbooks, all the courses existing out there teach us ni hao, right? But do you know ni hao is only for like first time meeting? Like it's super cringe to say ni hao to your friends. Like if I say ni hao to my friends, they'll be like, what happened to you? Like, are we not know each other? Something like that. So definitely not ni hao. We use ni hao in the situation that say if you go to 7-Eleven, they say ni hao, or like you go to a restaurant, they say ni hao to you, like the staff, right? Other than that, but I mean, like you will see your friend, right? And you will see your family, like Taiwanese family. So why there's no content about this type of thing, right? Including we want to, like, you know, bubble tea is famous, right? You go to the beverage shop. How do you order bubble tea? Like this is not included in the course. There's no content teaching us. I mean, in the like authority institution, right? Like in the famous university which offer Mandarin class, like they have this Mandarin language center, right? But why like these everyday life content is not included? I just think it's very crazy if you think about it. Like, yeah, just to greet your friend. So I just want to say like, for example, one of my students from Peasy Taiwanese Mandarin, he came to Taiwan a few months ago because he had this wonderful opportunity to be able to come to Taiwan and learn Mandarin in the most famous language center for foreign. And I was so excited for him, and he was so excited because finally come to Taiwan, travel, and really being able to use the Mandarin that he learned and communicate with people, right? But as soon as he came to Taiwan, and he sort of like disappeared. And later I found out he was so busy. He was so busy, like every day preparing for the test, like, and also writing Chinese character. So poor him, like I feel so sad for him because he finally came here, but all he was doing was like staying in the flat and writing the Chinese character and not being able to go out because if he doesn't review the I don't know, like what they learned in the class, sorry, and then he's going to fail on the test, right? And that's important as well. He already paid the money, right? He wants to pass all that. So I was like very sad. And he said he wished there were more like communication skill teaching and actually go out and interact with people, right? So I feel like the school teaching is still very outdated. And I'm not really scared to say that because it is what is happening, right? And a lot of students have the same experience, and they also told me that they have this review. After the semester, they will write review to the school. And I'm sure a lot of people will express the same thing. They wish they include more like daily life, Chinese stuff, content, right? But is there any change happen? It doesn't seem like, because my student just left like few months ago. So it means that the system is still like that. And I do think that, yeah, it's not easy to change the like entire Mandarin education system because it's like, first, it's authority. Like the school is the authority, and nobody really questioned them because they're like the oldest and the most like with history teaching Mandarin to foreigners. So I think nobody really challenged them. But you know what breaks my heart is they must know what they have to change because a lot of students express the same thing. But maybe they just think we're talking about like changing the teaching way of teaching in this school, which means it could be come across challenging and not respectful to the senior teacher there or the like famous teachers. So yeah, like it is what it is, right? Nobody really takes action to do anything about it. That's why I mentioned that I used to teach in school, but later I left because I feel like if I can't deliver the real authentic Taiwanese Mandarin to my student, what's the point, right? What's the point of learning it? I know my student want to communicate and connect with Taiwanese people, but what I was teaching is all these overly formal stuff. And I feel like so guilty teaching them because I know like Taiwanese people just don't speak like that. That's why like I left and I decided to make some changes. And I always have this tendency of, I can't accept it is what it is mentality, including when I was in the airline industry. I'm not going to say any which company, but probably a lot of you guys already know.